So my friends, this is the Samsung Q90T. Now, this is exactly the same panel as the Q95T, but this is the model without the One Connect box. So if you're after that, then you need to be looking for the Q95T. So we'll be doing a full review of this TV, how it performs in standard mode, HDR mode, and also gaming. But first of all, this video is about everything that you get in the box and setting this TV up. So let's forget these pretty pictures, let's go back to that standard box and get this thing ready. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. This is the 55-inch version. This retails in the UK for just under £2,000 and in the US for around $1,600. However, in the UK at the moment, you can get £300 cashback. I'll leave my latest affiliate link in the description. And if you do go through the John Lewis link, then you do get 5 years warranty. So do remember to use that link. John Lewis in the UK are particularly good with their warranties. Okay, once you've taken the outer box off, it's all packaged very well, the stand and everything, and also the accessory kit. I really do like with Samsung the fact that they give you this long plastic container with everything that you need. And already you may have noticed that there are two remote controls in this. There's the slender, slightly better looking one, although it's not metal this year, and you've got the standard plastic one. There is, if you really want to, the Samsung stickers, which you'd normally find if they're in store, and also the energy rating sticker. On the other side, there is the quick user guide or the quick setup guide to get the stand installed, and then there's the back of the stand. As with many TVs in the last couple of years, the stand will come in two parts. There's the black plasticky bit, which goes at the back of the TV, and then once you've lifted off that polystyrene lid, you can lift out the rest of the stand, which is the visible part. And this is solid metal. It really is very weighty. It feels completely substantial. So I'm looking forward to setting that up. So this is everything that you get in the box other than the TV itself. So it's quite comprehensive. I do love the fact that you've got the two controllers. Okay, so let's very quickly just open this up. I'm not going to bore you with all of the paperwork because it is just literally paperwork and most of you won't read any of it anyway. But what I will show you is the remote controls because that is obviously an important part. Now the first remote control is very, very standard. It's very similar to Samsung controllers probably for the last 10 years. The other one is the slightly better looking one, but it is a little bit disappointing that it's just a plasticky one. A couple of years ago, or certainly in last year's Q900R, I believe, which I looked at, it had a metal silver one and it really did feel the business. The back of the stand again is plasticky, and as I mentioned earlier, the weight of the front of that stand is substantial, and I really do love this very dark metal. It's almost like, it's even in fact darker than gunmetal, but it does look really good in reality. Okay, so I'm going to set this up with the TV stand on. It's very, very simple. It's just 8 screws. But first of all, a little handy tip for you so that you don't risk damaging the front of your TV screen. Use the box and lay it down in front. Make sure that you put the polystyrene supports back into the box because that makes it more rigid, and then gently lay down the TV screen on top of the box. Now you can safely remove the base support and also the polystyrene at the bottom, and then just slowly reveal where the stand goes. This way you've not even taken any of the protective coating away from the actual screen itself, and you can now install the stand without having to worry about damaging the screen. Once you've done the first 8 screws, then all you need to do is hook the remaining part of the stand over the top. And then the remaining 4 screws will hold that securely in place. Make sure you've got someone else to help you lift the TV back into an upright position and position it onto a table. And then you can remove the remaining part of the protective layer. If you're looking at wall mounting this, however, then the Visa mount is 8 inches by 8 inches or 20 centimeters by 20. This being the Q90T means that all of the ports are on the TV itself. There is no One Connect box. There's one HDMI which offers 120Hz gaming capability, another which will have eARC. One feature that I really like is the power unit is built into the TV and the power cable disconnects. So it means that one, you can buy an extended cable if you need to, but also you can channel that cable through the cable management system already built into the back of the TV. And this seems to work really well no matter what direction you want to channel that cable through. So the final job is to remove the protective film from the front of the TV, and then we're almost ready to go. This is one of those fun jobs which I just never ever get bored of. One of my favourite things immediately about this TV is how good it looks on that stand. It really does look the business. Now in terms of thickness, this TV is just under 1.5 inches thick, so it's not bad at all. Setting this thing up is also a breeze. You need to download the Samsung SmartThings app from your local app store and then turn it on, and it will find the TV automatically, and you literally just follow the step-by-step guide where you're setting it up in whatever room that you're choosing to set it up in, linking it up to your Wi-Fi and things like that. Now, those of you that might be coming from another Samsung TV, you can back up your existing setup with all of your apps already pre-installed, and then you can load that back up to this if you wish. It's really, really simple. So another great feature which I like about the Samsung TV setup is how easy it is to transfer that type of data. Anyway, this works in the background and you can choose as much or as little as you want. Now, I'm not going to bother going through the whole setting up of the voice control. You've got the options to use Bixby or Alexa. You can do that if you wish, but I'm just going to skip that for now and go straight into turning the rest of the TV on. Again, one of the great things about these modern TVs is that it automatically recognizes what you've got plugged into it, and it will set those things up. And with their controllers, they will immediately work. You don't have to then set up the controller as well. So depending on what you've got pre-installed, what I recommend you do is plug everything in, and then when you run the setup for the first time, it should find everything and automatically set it up, and it just makes it so much easier. Okay guys, so we're almost at the end of this setup video now. I'm not going to go through the setting up of individual programs, but when I do my full review, I'll give you an idea of what programs look like both in standard definition, high definition, and we'll look at HDR content. But look at this image. This is the retail mode which you can pop it into, and the images look incredible. I am absolutely, well, really surprised at the black levels. I've just purchased an LG OLED for the black levels, and looking at this, I'm looking forward to seeing them side by side because this is pretty impressive. Now, we know that this is the retail mode. We know it's specially designed to make it look as good as it possibly can, but I do have to say, initial impression is it does look pretty impressive. Now, one of the things that Samsung do in this little retail mode is they go through some of the features, and one thing that I was very keen on is the fact that they look there. Stop worrying about TV burn-in. So it's something which they know people that buy OLEDs are definitely concerned about, and they think that this is going to be a TV that could beat some of those OLEDs out there. Well, we'll see about that maybe in another video, but all I can say is the first impressions of the black levels are pretty darn good. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I'll let this run for a little bit longer and then I'll end this video, but thanks my friends for watching it. If there's anything that you want me to check out on this TV, leave a comment below. If it's been useful, then please do consider hitting that red button to subscribe, and I look forward to going through the review of this TV and others in the next few days. Thanks again, my friends.